Hello, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I'm Dobuya, and this is part 2 of my playthrough. Now, in part 1 we went through the tutorial area, and we learned that we are on a Republic ship crash landing onto this planet called Taris. Now, we took an escape pod and we've crashed on the planet, and we're going to work our way around the zone, try and figure out the lay of the land, and our goal is to try and figure out where Bastila, the Jedi that was on the ship, where she's gone, what's happened to her, so that hopefully she has an idea of how to get off this planet. Now we have our first teammate over here. His name is Karth. He's going to help us kind of work our way around this place. He's a Republic soldier, so he hates the Sith more than we hate the Sith, so let's continue forward. Now there's a little bit of a glitch here. When I try to open the door, it seems to lag out. Again, I think it might be because of the full screen mod. It seems to struggle shrinking those bars to the default size. You can kind of see the black lines slowly shrinking in. Okay, it said we basically have to select our first party member. Karth is our only one, so let's continue forward.
Right, you alien scum.
Now this is our first like, little RPG encounter, I guess you would say. Getting to kind of choose if we want to help, but we kind of have no choice.
That's how we... What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
So basically this douchebag is just like, I'm gonna kill these dudes for getting in our way during the patrol, but all we're gonna do is just throw a grenade at this dude. He's gone. Talk back to the Sith. Thankfully, you were here to step in and help us, human. This isn't the first time the Sith have come in and caused trouble for us, but hopefully it'll be the last. Stay out of my way, I'll kill you too. Don't worry about the bodies, I'll move them. Looks like they killed them elsewhere. They should throw the Sith off the track. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. Cool. So, first we're just going to explore these little apartments, pick up this stuff that Jube dropped. Luckily we picked up a security talent early on, so we can get into most of the apartment blocks around here. There's a few that we probably won't be able to, but we'll get a character later on that will be able to unlock some of this stuff for us.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Exactly. Well, we can do what we want, because we're basically going to be an evil dude, so who cares? Anyway, yeah, I'm just looking for something to steal. Stay out of my way, or so we won't get hurt.
You're as bad as that pig Holden. I'll stay out of your way, but you're wasting your time. I don't have anything worth stealing.
She doesn't. She's right. Oh, there's a bag in the... Oh, no. Hit Alt and stuff. There we go. Yeah, let's go steal what's in this bag. Unless I already did. Sometimes I forget. Usually it says empty if it's... Maybe because it's a bag. Now we've got a dude here that we can... I think it's a shop owner. Yeah. Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this rundown old apartment are illegal aliens. My name is Larim, by the way. Sorry if I got that totally wrong. Pleased to meet you. I don't care your name is. I'm not telling you mine.
Look, I know we're trying to keep a low profile, but this kind of attitude will draw attention we don't need.
Hey, I wasn't trying to pry or anything. I know people like their privacy. It's just that I might be able to help you out. I know it's really none of your business, but look like someone who might need to purchase one of those new energy shields. They're the latest thing, you know. Very high tech. I know all about energy shields. I'll tell you about them in a second. Okay, well then, you might be interested in something. I know I have one for sale. It isn't cheap, but it could make the difference between life and death. You want to see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable, and the merchandise is sound. Let me have a look what we have for sale. So we get to basically sell some of the stuff early on here, and we can also buy anything that this dude has. It actually doesn't hurt buying an energy shield this early. It costs more than we have, though. Let's see what we can sell. Most of these items we want to keep. We'll sell these clothing because it has no value, but it just frees up our inventory. We should sell these. Oh, it has no value either. We'll keep the Viper Blades for now. Keep the iron. We'll ditch the Iron Blasters. I find no use for them most of the time. These are like little buffs to your character. You can use them whenever you want to. Obviously before combat or during combat. So like this one gives dexterity, so you can, you know, dodge attacks a bit better. This one gives constitution for a bit more health, and this one's more strength, so you could hit like a, you know, brick early game if you wanted to. We'll not worry about that for now, but ideally we're going to want to buy some frag grenades later on, and some concussion grenades, stuff like that. Grenades will help in the arena, but we might need to buy an energy shield. Now, energy shields are really good because they kind of, you know, just like extra hit points to your character. Let's quickly have a squiz around here, see if there's anything. So you can activate them. I think they only last for like 20 seconds or something like that, or until they've been depleted. But you can get some really good shields later on that can do a decent amount of defense to your character. That's elevator, we don't want to take that yet. Let's continue forward.
No problem.
So yeah, it's good to pick them up. And now, most energy shields are really only good for blaster bolts, blaster fire, but we can get some that are good for melee as well. But most of the early game is blasters anyway. It's not until we encounter, got a little bit stuck on that girl, encounter lightsabers that we really need melee ones. Let's open this door.
No problem. Got it.
Still looting this place, just checking everything that we can. Sometimes these little items don't appear that they can be looted. Little janitor here.
Hey there,
what
where you're walking?
Who are you?
My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, eh? You ever thought they'd rent that abandoned... You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would...
I want to ask you some questions.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out. Decent enough place to live, I guess.
We don't know what he
except
said.
for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out.
I guess
Just stay in Uppercity and
what
you'll
does he
be
know about
fine.
the area?
You also might
Lower
want to
city,
check out the
probably.
cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. A good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in Upper City.
Where's the cantina? Basically asking where to go to
Just
find
keep
information.
following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you...
Yeah, we'll work it out. Let's see if
Don't
there's
know how
anything
much
else.
I can tell you.
Tell me about Taris. Where can I get some equipment? What do you think about that? We're not too
should
worried
get
about all
back
those
to-
things. We'll work it out as we go along. And now we've just done a big loop and we're back to where we were. Does this go on anything? No. Cool. So let's continue to that elevator and start exploring the upper cities, basically. I'm gonna hit F5. Now I leveled up before and I forgot to do this really quickly, so let's plug in some skills. Computer use, maybe 1 in security, then 1 into repair would be smart, I think. Then we might go demolitions in our next level. For the start of the game, we're probably gonna plug most of it into security, repair, computer use. Feats. Can't pick up that improved 2-weapon fighting yet, or the flurry. Those are the key ones to get for this build. We might take weapon focus melee. Nothing really else that springs to mind that I want early on. Maybe crit, but we'll take this weapon focus melee, I think. Unless what's caution, skill, nope, don't really need that. Yeah, We'll have to, we really want this at level 4, and we want, what's this? Is this level 4 as well? Yep. Maybe we can save up and pick them up. Okay, let's just take this feat. And accept. Close. Travel to the upper city. Let's hit 5, make sure nothing bad happens. Got a journal entry, let's just check what that is. I think it was L I meant to hit. Search for Bastilla. Rapid transit system. Has a rapid allowing you to move quickly through the game. You can access the rapid transit system. Oh yeah, that's just the map. But it only allows you to travel to certain locations, I'm pretty sure, like. Yeah, nothing around here. Now, most of these NPCs are useless to talk to. They'll probably just say, I'm annoyed by, Sith.
If the Sith wanted to get on everyone's good side, they'd go clean up the swoop gangs in the hole.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to make any trouble up here either, because we would have like swarms of Sith troopers up here. Let's go see what's in this corner. Obviously something's going down, shaking down. You've got these bounty hunters floating around this merchant.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all...
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
That's too bad. Davik's gonna want to make an example of you. You're coming with us.
No, help! Somebody help!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this? Hold on a second. Looks like we...
I don't like your attitude. Better teach you a lesson. We could throw a frag, but it's only 2 dudes, so let's take that one away. Let's go for a flurry. Oh no. Let's disengage. Try that again. Flurry. And 2 power shots should do the trick.
Yes.
Go. Nope. Health got that. Easy as pie.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Hand over the credits if you want to live. So
Are you
one
joking?
awesome part
We
of
don't need
being
this guy's
being
credits.
dark
Just
side
go
is you get
on.
plenty
We
of
were
money
happy to
usually
help.
early on.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's.
Sweet. Dark side points are awesome for us because we can reduce our force powers later on. Let's grab some of these items. We can sell them potentially, but that grenade's going to come in use early game. Let's check out this medical facility. I think he gives you paid or free healing, so it's awesome to go to heal. What's this dude?
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go.
Okay, whatever. Before we check out this dude, let's... Before we enter this room, we might talk to this dude just
Do you
in
require
case.
healing or medical supply?
Rectal disease, what's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith, they overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum.
Maybe I could find a way to get the hands on my serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them. if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Don't worry, Zelik. I'll get that serum for you.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, so we can get some healing from this dude, so he's like basically a quick way to come and get some free healing in the early game.
Of course.
Also, he sells items. Let's buy one of these advanced med packs. And we're going to quickly come over to this dude, because
You there?
he actually gives us a counter offer.
I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you. You might...
An offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Let's go with David Khan. Who's that?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Taris.
Why does David Khan want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
Where can I find Davik? I want to give him the cure.
Davik isn't the kind of guy you could just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the rat ghoul serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
Okay. I'll keep him
And then
the
only
offer
the
in
rich
mind.
could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you with...
Okay, so we basically encountered our first quest, but before I talk about this, I'm going to
No problem.
go through these doors.
Got it.
And we find out about
What are you doing?
something is
Don't
hiding.
go in there. That door is for employees only.
Yeah, I recognize these men. These are Republic soldiers.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
Sure, but anyone could really recognize Republic soldiers, surely. Like, a Sith would easily recognize one of these, wouldn't they? Okay, anyway, either tell me what's going on, or you can explain it to the Sith.
What? No, you don't tell the Sith, please. I can explain all this. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith. I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
It's gonna cost you if you want me to keep this information secret.
What? You're threatening to turn me in? But the Sith will torture these soldiers. They'll shut me down. They might even kill me. You can't really mean to turn me in.
Not my problem, Doc. Hand over the credits or explain it all to the Sith.
Fine. Take these credits to seal your tongue, then leave this place. I don't want to have anything to do with a monster like you. You've got your credits. Now please show yourself out. You're no longer welcome here.
Cool.
What?
So
What
he'll
did-
still heal us, so I'll hit that I need healing button. He doesn't really care that much now. He's a doctor, he's noble. So we learnt two things. Now we can... we've got our first quest, which was the rat ghoul cure, or serum, right here. And we've basically got two sides to that quest, where we can either give it to Zelik, which I'm not sure if we can give it to him now because he's pissed off with us, or we can give it to Zax, which is in the Lower City, and get money for it. So I'm just passing to this next area. We also learnt that Koth likes to speak his mind sometimes, but most of the time we don't care what he says anyway. It's cool because it kind of shows, it gives a little bit more depth to the characters. And sometimes they can get really pissed off that they'll like leave you or try and attack you, but not in the early game. They're not going to care too much right now.
No problem. Got it.
So again, we're just going around looting.
Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you want and get out.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do, buddy. Basically, just got to build up in the start of the game, get some
You
stuff.
ever seen a swoop bike? I've seen them at the races sometimes. They go fast and make lots of noise.
Heal. Oh, I think we've got an encounter here.
Just move along. There's nothing to see here. Where did you hide those Sith uniforms? Did you sell them to the Tarisian underground? Start...
Please, I'm a visitor Taris trapped in my quarantine. I know nothing about the Tarisian underground or missing Sith uniforms. Uniforms? What are you talking about?
You're a little too curious for your own good, civilian. This doesn't concern you.
I know all about Sith interrogations. This isn't going to end well.
I'm getting sick of your lies, you alien scum. We've got your ugly mug and a security tape from the base. Start talking before I splatter your slimy brains all over this room.
Uh-oh. I think the commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. It took me an hour to clean the bloodstains from my uniform after the last interrogation.
I don't want to get involved in this.
Smart. This is your last chance. Where did you hide those uniforms you stole?
I swear, I don't know what you mean. I'm just... No!
Get in here. Search the room. I know those uniforms.
Let's see if we can still take these guys out. I haven't ever...
What do you want, civilian? Do you have any information about the missing Sith uniforms? Make it quick.
Uniforms? What are you talking
You're
about?
awfully curious about this. Maybe a little too curious. I think you know more about those missing uniforms than you're saying.
If I wanted uniforms, I'll just kill you and take yours.
A threat? I knew you were a spy.
So, we actually learn from another character that we're going to need uniforms. Let's quickly switch over to the Koth and get him to shoot the guy that's running forward. So we're kind of accelerating the game a bit by going through this encounter.
Down you go!
Come on, hit, dude. Probably not getting a good chance to hit because we're doing flurries and having two weapons right now. Oh, come on, hit. One hit. See, Koth did all the damage there, basically. We just pretended we were, looking pretty. See if we should get a uniform from this guy. No, it must be the last guy. So there, we got a Sith armor now. We could equip that armor. Oh, seems I've got stuck again. Just a quick F5 and an F9 to fix my place. Walk forward. There we go. Okay, let's check. Yeah, so we can equip that Sith armor so we can get into certain places later on. One of us could equip that, but I think people talk to you differently when you have it equipped. Maybe we will. It's not that desperate that we need it, so we'll just switch back to normal clothing for now. So let's go back to
Yes?
Lucas, Star Killer. Might set down one of these. Oh, yeah, we don't want to speak to Koth. If we speak to Koth, we'll basically learn about his story and we might get a little quest with him, but we can do that later on. First, we'll just continue exploring. Get all this loot. So through most of this game, you should be able to explore most of the area, pick up quest items, and then go complete those quests anyway. You aren't just locked down with actually going to speaking to the quest.
No problem.
Talkers, quest givers first. Let's steal your stuff before we talk to you. F5.
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to... Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding. Oh.
Give me the credits and I won't have to tell Davik you're hiding here.
Here, take the credits. But please, just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding. He'll kill me if he finds me.
I know we might need credits, but there's got to be a better way.
We don't
to
care
get
what you say, Karth. We do what we want. I wonder if we can kill him as well.
What do you want now? You're not going to tell Dav...
Yeah, maybe I could just kill him.
I knew you were...
We're going for the sweet, sweet dark side points. Come on, Karth. You want to kill this dude, don't you? He always is upset about those things, but he'll happily help in your killing. It's funny that, hey? Oh, character keeps getting stuck. May have to deactivate this flawless widescreen mod because it seems to get the character stuck a lot. I'm in a door. I'm gonna assume this is back to the Uppercity. Let's hit that map. Yep, and we're gonna go back this way. So we basically don't need to go back down there ever, unless I get lost. Let's just double check that I don't have any new items to equip. Yeah, nothing that special. Now we're gonna run down this way. So we're kind of learning about that there's a crime gang, a mafia, as you would say.
What is this planet coming to, huh?
Shouldn't you go to the Laura says you belong, Slummy?
Oh, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for Uppercity citizens.
They better know who they're talking about.
You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
If you're trying to pick up a fight, you've got one.
Hey, this Schlummy's got a mouth.
Oh, great. We're fighting the drunks, are we? And do they stink?
You talk big, Schlummy. Maybe you should show us a little more respect.
Time to teach you a lesson, Schlummy. Maybe you'll think twice about coming up
These
with
guys are the real Schlummies. Maybe throw a grenade. Sith actually helped us there. Just gets rid of those guys. We get some dark side points. I'm probably never going to do any light side options in this game, but I might do a light side run one day because this game isn't particularly long. Anyway, let's keep moving forward. Anyway, back to the point about Davik's gang. Basically, we're kind of learning about that there's a mafia gang in this city that's basically being run by Davik. Can't talk to these droids. Okay. T3M4, T3HE, 8. A customer, come in. Janice Nail at your service. Welcome to the Droid and Droid Supply Shop. Always good to see in your face. Customers are hard to come by. A lot of the Taris citizens won't even come in here. They refuse to shop at a store owned by a Twi'lek. What do they have against Twi'leks? Oh, that's not working. They don't like aliens much in the Taris. They tolerate us Twi'leks, but they'd rather see us as dancers in the cantina than successful business owners. So basically strippers, I guess.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
You'll see a few aliens around, but most of the non-humans stick to the lower city. I've learnt not to dwell on it, though I try to stay focused on running my store. My selection is a bit limited right now. Sith have confiscated all my assault droids, but I've got a utility droid you might be interested in. Utility droids, what do they do? What don't they do? They're great at making vehicle repairs. Starters, pretty handy to have in a fight, small but tough, and surprise amount of firepower. There's a better code breaker or security system slicer. Then you condone anything illegal, of course. Let me see your droids. I've only got 2 droids left. So a rebuild T3H8 unit for 50 credits on the top of the line T3M4 model with all the options, but they're not good for sale. Oh, but it's not for sale. Well, it's not for sale, but I kind of know why. We'll just get the T3H8. You know a bargain when you see one. This little guy is reliable as a used droid gets. I did the reconditioning on it myself. Don't worry, he'll follow you everywhere. Is there anything else you need? Let's just see what she's got for sale. Let's see the inventory. Well, let's stick it. Good for later on. We're not going to get these now. Okay, so now we've got a little droid, This dude, who sounds a bit busted up. But let's walk outside and see what happens. So we got sold a pretty bung-ass droid. So we're going to go back in and complain and get ourselves a sweet refund. Welcome back to the store. Hey, wait, where's the little T3H8 unit? I sold you. That thing is a piece of junk. You ripped me off. Now just settle down. There's no need to get upset. I run an honest business here. I don't have to give you a refund, but I don't want to lose a customer. Here's the 50 credits back. No hard feelings, right? You don't have to give me a refund? That's bullshit. Like, the thing busted when I walk out the door. Of course you have to give me a refund. Anyway, I think you should give me something extra for all the trouble. What? I offer you a full refund and you want more? Business is tough as it is. You should be glad I'm giving you a refund at all. Maybe I'll just start telling people not to shop here. You're ruined. No, don't do that. I can't afford that kind of hit to my business. We can reach some kind of compromise here. Here's 75 credits. I think that's more than fair. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? No. Sweet. All that sweet dark side points. So we're already hitting that dark side end. So easy to get into the full dark side early on. Anyway, I think there's an encounter right here as well that we can talk to and pee someone off.
Friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Gorton Kolu.
Might skip through this dude because it's a little bit boring. Yeah.
Yes, but listen to me, people.
Basically,
there is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet.
Just a boring soothsayer, dude. Let's move forward and check out what we can. I think we can't go into this building here, but we'll just go walk up to the front. I think this is the entrance to the Sith base. Yeah, military base. So let's see. That's the elevator to the Undercity. We didn't completely... How do we fast travel again? Let me... rapid transit system. On the map screen, you will see a button that says return to... Oh, it says return to hideout. You can use this button to instantly transport while in the apartment. Yeah. The transit back one will switch back to return to hideout and you'll have to manually... Yeah. Okay, sorry. I thought that was like a transport anywhere, but it's... I've never actually read that properly, so I didn't realize you could transport to hideout and transport back like that so quickly. Anyway, let's move forward.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the... It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols. So unless you have the authorization papers, you must move...
What kind of question is that? Where can I get the authorization
If you were supposed to have
papers?
them, you'd know where to get them. Now quit wasting my time.
I'll be going.
We're gonna need some kind of
So yeah, we picked up that uniform so we could walk through those doors, but we'll go back there after we've gone back through the other side. We missed one portal, the other side of the city. So we'll quickly go through there. Check out, I think it's the cantinas there, so we'll, and a shop. So we can start checking out the arena, stuff like that. Now the cantina arena is actually pretty cool. You get a cool little fight scene you can go through, so I'll go show you that now. Now, you're kind of learning now that there's a little bit of running around that goes on in the start of the game, and this is probably the point that people don't like about the start of the game. There is mods out there that you can skip the whole start or change the start of the game to be have a different start, but I don't mind it. It kind of, I like it because you're not a full Jedi straight away, you're just a regular person, so it's a little bit different. Let's check out what's in the shop. That's a good little shop that you'll be able to buy stuff early on from.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Taris. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Let me see what you can find.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't...
Yeah, her prices are generally a little bit more expensive, but she's got everything that we need, basically. So let's pick up... grenades. Oh, what's the sonic grenade do? Minus detects. Yeah, let's buy one of those. We'll buy a normal grenade, and we'll go to our sell list, see if there's anything we want to sell yet. Let's sell one Viper Blade, one short sword, just in case we want to give it to someone. We'll sell two blaster rifles. We don't particularly need it, and we'll sell... Do we want to keep blaster pistols? They're decent later on, so we'll keep them for now, because we'll pick up a few characters that need them anyway. And let's continue forward to the cantina. So yeah, we've got a little shop we can go to there. Little Sith trooper standing there. It appears locked, I don't know why. I think there might be, it gets locked down at one point, but I'm not positive. Sometimes things can be left in the game by accident.
Don't you just love watching the Pazak players? All that
Okay.
Don't you just...
So Pazak is a little card game that you can play here. Don't particularly want to play Pazak right now. Let's see if there's anything we can watch on this screen. Nope.
Don't you just
I
love
just already talked to her. Let's talk to these dudes.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris?
No.
If you
don't really want to play Pazak.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak? Just 50 co...
No. There is mods out there to make Pazak easier. I mean, it's not... I don't think it's hard, it's just not particularly anything fun, in my opinion. So
what? Why are you... Get away...
Yeah, just a douchebag. What about in here? Jargon.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
Okay, another douchebag just blowing us off. Some dancers. Yep. Not much to say in this building.
Stop coming in here for drinks.
Scouring every city looking for the Republic of...
No hard feelings, my... Sure.
Maybe he's waiting for someone to come in. We'll have to work that out. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Nope, nothing.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy to talk. I've got to get...
I'm not here to chat. I just finished
all the
a
people
long
with plain
shift.
faces.
I keep poor folk always smell
Can't really
something.
talk to. Here.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Dude, we got these from a public ship. Why are you bossing me around?
I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
Screw that, I'm not persuading you. Shut up, you spoiled brat. Yeah,
How
that's exactly
dare you
what I
speak to me
was.
like that? Daddy's going to hear about this.
Yeah, you better run off. I wonder who she goes and talks to. I can't remember. She must get someone to come like fight us or something like that. Okay, now we're going into
I can't
our
believe we
arena.
couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to
Think we get to watch
the
our
duel on the
first
view
arena battle?
screen.
Who cares?
It's pretty fun.
Duncan and Gurlon
Let's-
fighting. It's not like we're gonna
See.
miss anything good.
They're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch
We're
the
about
view
to
screen.
start now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan. And to nobody's great surprise,
And he
Deadeye
fumbles
is
and
down
dies,
again.
basically.
Don't worry,
Or
folks.
dies.
He's just unconscious.
Fainted.
As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was...
The arena's a little bit more exciting when you do it yourself, but we get to work our way up. Okay, so we can kind of see around here, there's some combatants. There's the dude that just got owned just there. We can go talk to all of them. First, let's take his first aid, basically free med packs. For us, let's talk to them. See what they have
What
to
are you
say.
looking at? Fresh meat? You want a piece of me? You want to step in the
Dude just
dueling
got owned
chambers
and he
with
wants
me?
to, you know, talk up to us.
Big talk. Go speak with the hut in the corner.
Yeah. We'll take him on.
I haven't seen you around here before. You looking to step into the duel ring? Or did you just... Good to see some new blood if you're sick.
Cool. Let's save there. And we'll end it there today. So next time we're going to take on the arena fights. What we've basically learnt in this one is that there's a gang being run by Davik who basically controls most of this city. We need to go find a Rakghoul serum so that we can save the Rakghouls, but that should be left to later in this run through. And in next game, in the next tutorial, in the next part, we'll be looking into the fighting arena. Basically, we'll try and do a few fights. I know the first 1 or 2 or 3 are pretty not too hard. The last one, we'll verse that Twitch dude, is a bit weird. So we'll have to maybe come back when we're still leveled up. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.